Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Boat finally speaks out about Oat's sickness. The entertainment world came to a standstill today as Boat, for the first time since Oat's shocking collapse and hospitalization, broke his silence in an emotional address that left both him and millions of fans in tears. Standing before flashing cameras and a crowd of sobbing supporters, Boat's trembling voice and tear-streaked face revealed the depth of his pain, love, and desperation. Dressed simply in black, his usually confident aura replaced by visible exhaustion, Boat stepped up to the microphones outside Bangkok's Siriraj Hospital. His hands shook as he clutched a small piece of paper, but after several deep breaths, he abandoned his notes and spoke straight from the heart. I don't know how to say this without crying, but Oat is sick. He's fighting, and he's stronger than anyone I know. These past few days have been the hardest of my life. Watching him lie in that hospital bed, I've never felt so helpless. I want to thank everyone who has prayed for him, for us. Please, continue to hold him in your hearts. He needs you. And I need him. The moment his words broke, so did his composure. Boat's voice cracked, and tears poured down his cheeks as he turned slightly away from the cameras, covering his face with his hand. A collective gasp and sob rang out from the fans gathered behind the barricades, many of whom were already crying. Some screamed, "We love you, Boat," while others chanted Oat's name in unison, their voices shaking with emotion. The scene was overwhelming. Dispatch reporters described it as a historic moment in Thai entertainment, where the line between celebrity and humanity disappeared. Boat, usually admired for his charisma and stage presence, stood raw and vulnerable, just a man terrified of losing the person he loves most. Social media platforms collapsed under the weight of global reaction. Within minutes, hashtags like #BoatInTears, #StayStrongOat, and #WeCryWithBoat dominated Twitter, Weibo, TikTok, and Instagram. Fans worldwide posted videos of themselves crying as they watched the live stream, their voices breaking as they echoed Boat's plea. One particularly viral clip showed a fan in the Philippines clutching a framed photo of Boat and Oat while whispering, "You are not alone. The world is with you." Another video from Korea captured fans holding a candlelight vigil, their voices trembling as they sang Oat's favorite song in unison. Dispatch, never missing a beat, aired a special segment replaying Boat's emotional speech on loop, dissecting every tear, every pause, and every shaky breath. Their commentary described it as the most honest and painful confession of his career. Headlines screamed across Asia. Boat finally breaks down, "I need him," fans in shock. Tears, truth, and love. Boat speaks on Oat's condition. Millions cry with Boat, the confession that shook the world. Meanwhile, inside the hospital, sources confirmed that Boat returned immediately to Oat's room after the address. Witnesses said he collapsed into a chair beside Oat's bed, still crying, clutching Oat's hand tightly as if afraid to let go. The agency has yet to release additional details about Oat's exact condition, but Boat's raw plea has confirmed what many feared: Oat's sickness is real, and the fight is far from over. For fans, it was not just a press statement, it was a heartbreak broadcast live to the world. Exclusive, fans camp overnight as Dispatch reveals Boat's private vigil for Oat. The day following Boat's tearful confession, the scene outside Bangkok's Siriraj Hospital grew even more intense. Hundreds of fans had refused to leave, camping overnight on the sidewalks and streets surrounding the hospital. They brought blankets, candles, flowers, and posters, determined to support both Boat and Oat through this terrifying ordeal. Dispatch reporters on site described an atmosphere that was part vigil, part chaotic celebration of love. Fans sang Oat's favorite songs softly, held up placards reading "Stay Strong Oat" and "We Cry with Boat," and whispered prayers into the humid Bangkok air. Despite the heat and the late hour, no one left their devotion unwavering. Inside the hospital, exclusive footage obtained by Dispatch captured the raw intimacy between Boat and Oat. Boat could be seen pacing the corridors before sitting beside Oat's bed, holding his hand, brushing back his hair, and whispering words that staff could barely hear. According to Dispatch insiders, Boat's whispers included phrases like, "You're my everything. Don't give up on me. I need you here." Medical staff described the scene as overwhelmingly emotional, saying that even they could not help but shed tears while witnessing the devotion between the two men. Nurses reported that Boat refused to leave Oates' side, sometimes going hours without food or sleep, speaking softly to him, and gently checking the monitors himself. Meanwhile, the global fan response reached unprecedented levels. Online, fans shared live streams of the hospital gates, candlelight vigils, and fan gatherings around the world. Hashtags like #BoatNeverLeavesOat and #OatStayStrong topped trending charts on Twitter, Weibo, and TikTok for hours. In Seoul, fans projected images of Boat and Oat on tall buildings, while in Manila and Tokyo, fans held miniature vigils with candles and flowers in public squares. Dispatch also released exclusive interviews with staff and hospital insiders. One nurse, who wished to remain anonymous, told Dispatch, "Boat has never left his side. He's gentle but desperate. Every time Oat moves even slightly, Boat leans in to check if he's okay. The love and fear you see there it's beyond words." Speculation about Oat's condition continued to surge. While the agency has maintained a general statement about his health being stable, Dispatch sources hinted at deeper concerns. Rumors began circulating online that Oat may be suffering from a chronic condition exacerbated by stress and exhaustion, though nothing has been officially confirmed. Fans and media alike were desperate for updates, dissecting every small movement, every glance, every word from Boat for clues. Despite the tension, small moments of hope shone through. A video clip leaked online showed Oat opening his eyes slightly and squeezing Boat's hand, a moment that sparked cheers and tears among fans watching across the globe. Many described it as a miracle moment, proof that Oat was fighting, and that Boat's unwavering presence was giving him strength. The coverage reached mainstream media internationally. News outlets in the US, Europe, and across Asia reported on Boat's vigil, highlighting the intense fan response and the extraordinary dedication of the couple. One international journalist commented, "This isn't just a celebrity health crisis. It's a story about love, devotion, and the bond that millions of fans around the world have witnessed firsthand." Boat and Oat's story transcends borders, languages, and cultures. As night fell once again over Bangkok, the hospital grounds remained alive with whispers, prayers, and soft chants of encouragement. Fans refused to leave, Boat refused to rest, and the world watched in real time as the story of Oat's sickness unfolded, a tale of love, fear, hope, and unwavering devotion that showed no signs of ending anytime soon. Shocking Dispatch revelation, new details emerge on Oat's health crisis. As daylight broke over Bangkok, Dispatch released an exclusive report that sent fans worldwide into shock. According to hospital insiders, Oat's condition was more serious than previously disclosed. Sources revealed that while he was stable, doctors had identified complications linked to prolonged stress and extreme fatigue, which could have had long-term effects if left untreated. Dispatch reporters emphasized that Oat's collapse was not a simple case of exhaustion. Multiple medical professionals confirmed that the young star had been ignoring early warning signs for months, enduring grueling schedules while concealing discomfort from fans and even Boat. One source told Dispatch, "He is strong, but his body reached a breaking point. This was inevitable given how much he pushed himself." Fans reacted instantly. Social media exploded with hashtags like #FightOatFight, #BoatByOatside, and #GlobalPrayerForOat, trending worldwide. Across Asia, Europe, and the Americas, fans held candlelight vigils, posted emotional videos, and shared Boat's tearful pleas, turning the crisis into a global phenomenon of love and solidarity. Inside the hospital, Boat remained by Oat's side, refusing to leave for even a single minute. Dispatch footage captured a heart-wrenching scene. Boat, kneeling beside Oat's bed, held his hand tightly, leaning close as if his presence alone could heal him. He whispered continuously, words broken by sobs, but the devotion in his eyes was unmistakable. In an unprecedented public moment, Boat spoke directly to fans for the second time since Oat's hospitalization. "I cannot leave him. I will not leave him. Whatever it takes, whatever the world throws at us, I promise you this, Oat will never face this alone. I am his, and he is mine. I will fight with him, for him, every single day." The declaration, raw and unfiltered, caused an emotional outpouring globally. Fans uploaded clips that quickly went viral, amassing millions of views within hours. Many described the moment as the most emotional confession of love ever witnessed in real time. Dispatch also reported that the hospital had tightened security due to the overwhelming fan presence. Hundreds of supporters had gathered overnight, some camping on the streets, refusing to leave until they could confirm Oates' recovery. Hospitals in neighboring cities reported similar fan-organized vigils, demonstrating the unprecedented global scale of support. Meanwhile, international media outlets ran continuous coverage, comparing the event to major royal or celebrity crises. Commentators emphasized that what made this situation unique was not just Oates' illness, but the intense, public display of love, loyalty, and emotional vulnerability from both, a side rarely seen from celebrities under constant scrutiny. Despite the panic and uncertainty, Dispatch highlighted small moments of hope. Video clips captured Oates squeezing Boat's hand and slightly moving his head toward him, a subtle gesture that fans immediately interpreted as his fighting, and he feels Boat's support. Online, millions of fans shared the videos with captions like, "Every hand squeeze is a heartbeat of hope and Boat's love is saving him." The story continued to dominate headlines, and as night fell once again over Bangkok, Dispatch concluded its latest report with a sobering reminder. Oates' battle is far from over. But one thing is undeniable: the power of love, devotion, and a global community united by hope has never been stronger. Miracle moment: Oates shows first signs of recovery, Boat makes emotional vow. Bangkok woke to unprecedented scenes of hope and relief as news spread that Oates, after days of hospitalization, had finally begun showing signs of recovery. According to Dispatch's exclusive sources, Oates responded to medical care, moving slightly and opening his eyes fully for the first time since the crisis began. The subtle gestures, though small, sparked an explosion of joy among fans worldwide. Inside the hospital, Boat's reaction was nothing short of heart-stopping. Sources described him kneeling beside Oates' bed, holding his hand, and whispering words broken by sobs. "You're awake. You're really awake. I promised I would never leave you, and I mean it. Every second, every heartbeat, I am yours. We fight together, we heal together, and nothing in this world will ever separate us." The emotional weight of the moment brought tears to nurses, staff, and journalists alike. Dispatch reporters captured footage of Boat brushing Oates' hair back, gently wiping his forehead, and speaking softly as if his words alone could accelerate recovery. Outside the hospital, fans erupted. Crowds that had camped overnight screamed, cried, and hugged one another. Social media exploded as millions shared the first clips of Oates' awakening. Hashtags like #OatesAwake, #Boat by his side, and #GlobalHopeForOates went viral within minutes, trending worldwide across Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and Weibo. Internationally, landmarks were lit up in celebration. Times Square in New York, the Eiffel Tower in Paris, and Tokyo Tower all displayed messages of hope for the couple. Fan clubs coordinated global live streams, online prayer chains, and tribute compilations celebrating the moment, describing it as the most heartwarming celebrity miracle of the decade. Dispatch released a special report summarizing the global impact. From Bangkok to Seoul, Manila to New York, the world has witnessed a story of love, fear, devotion, and hope like never before. Boat and Oates' bond has inspired millions, proving that true love is not just about romance, it is about courage, loyalty, and unwavering support in life's darkest moments. Despite the relief, doctors emphasized that Oates' full recovery would take time. Stress management, rest, and careful monitoring would be essential. Yet, Boat's devotion remained unwavering. Even as he left the hospital briefly to speak with fans, his words carried the same intensity of love and protection. "I will never leave his side. I will fight with him every day, for him, and for us. No illness, no challenge, no distance will ever change that." Fans, witnessing the raw, unfiltered emotion, described the scene as the most human and beautiful display of love we have ever seen. Videos of Boat crying with joy as Oates opened his eyes flooded social media, amassing millions of views within hours. By nightfall, Bangkok's streets had quieted, but the legacy of the day was unmistakable. Candlelight vigils continued online, fan edits celebrated moments of tenderness between Boat and Oates, and Dispatch concluded its coverage by acknowledging the global phenomenon that this couple had become. In a world often dominated by gossip and spectacle, Boat and Oat have reminded us of something deeper: love, loyalty, and hope can unite millions. Today, Oat lives, Boat stands by him, and the world watches in awe of a love that refuses to be broken. Ring Broken Heart sparkles the story of Boat and Oat's crisis, fear, and miraculous recovery will be remembered not just as celebrity news, but as a testament to the power of devotion, courage, and the unwavering human heart.